Hey there, this is Adrika Vodare from Extra Coding YouTube channel. So friends, in today's video, we're gonna learn more methods on lists. So let's get started. So friends, I made to38.py a file here, and I made a list here, as you can see, which has languages that Python, Java, JavaScript, C++ and Shehash. Okay. Now first method is count. So here if we write print lang dot count, and here we will pass the element that we want to count. So here suppose if I write Java, see it is printing 1 here, but if I write it 2-3 times, just copy and let's write it here also, and let's write it here also. Okay, now let's run our program. See, it is returning 3. Okay, so in count method we first have to pass the list name, and then we have to pass the element name inside the brackets that we want to count. Okay, so this is the syntax, and count method gives the number of times the element has been repeated. Okay, hope it's clear. So now let's move to the second method, that's reverse method. Okay, so if I write here print lang dot reverse, here we have to put brackets also. See, it is returning none. Why it is returning none? Because reverse function does not directly give the response. Okay, we have to write it like this. We first have to reverse this lang, the list, and then we have to print here lang, that is our variable in which our list is stored. Okay, so in first line I reversed it, lang dot reverse, and then I print the lang. So here if I run it, wait a second, yeah, so here it is. First is Java, that's last in our initial string, initial list. Okay, and then it is C++, that's on second number here, as you can see, means the whole list is reversed now. See, Python is an end, right? So hope it's clear. So here, wait a second guys, let's write it here so that it's more clear to you. Okay, and here let's, okay, so this is for count, this is for reverse. Okay, it's clear now. So now if I write here lang dot clear, now if I print my list, see it's empty now, right? Because clear function clears the data of the list, right? But just like this also, if you would have written here see, it's returning none, right? So you have to write it like this only. Okay, now if I make another list here, suppose L, okay, and in this value in this variable I pass the value to be lang dot copy. Okay, now if I print here, print L. Okay, see, it is giving an empty string because we have already cleared it. So let's comment this out so that our code can work properly. See, here is our L, but we could have done it like this also. See, but we have done it like this. Why? Because if I would have done it like this, both lists would have been the same one. Suppose if I write here L dot pop. Okay, so what does this function do? I hope you remember because we have learned it in last class only. This function, if we do not pass any parameter to it, automatically deletes the last element. Okay, so let's comment this reverse also so that we have our initial string only. Okay, so see, here it is this. Okay, now if I write L dot pop, okay, and print L and print lang here. Okay, so here first I have printed my this list, this one. Okay, in which we have the copy. Okay, it is not a copy, it is the same value, but first I have printed the L1 and then I have printed the lang one. Let's comment this out so that the code is clear. Okay, now if I run it, you can see in both the strings, you can see in both the lists, the last element is not there. Java is not there, as you can see. But if I would have put L dot copy, right? Here, as you can see, we have written L dot pop, but the element popped from this initial list also, this lang also, right? But if I would have written lang dot copy, so here if I run it, as you can see, it is popped from the L1, but it is still there in the lang list, right? So this is the difference between L equal to lang and L equal to lang dot copy and copy function. This is the work of copy function. Hope it's clear to you. Now let's move to the next function, that's sort and sorted function. Okay, so first write here print lang dot sort. Okay, so as you can see here, it's none here. So here also we cannot write it like this. Here we have to first cut and paste, and then we have to write lang here. Okay, see, C++, C hash, then C++, Java, 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 and then JavaScript, and then Python. So what does sort function do? As you can see, the list elements are in alphabetical order now. First C, then J, and here also J, and then P, right? So sort function sorts the list alphabetically or numerically also. So suppose if I have a number list, num equals to, suppose, sorry, here 34, 56, 21, 19, and here let's say 5, 78, and here 76. Okay, and if I write here num dot salt, and here if I write num, you can see it is in ascending order now, right? So hope it's clear. So sort function sorts the list alphabetically or numerically. Okay, and as you can see here we have used num dot sort. It has sorted the list. Now wherever I use my list, the sorted list will be there. Okay, so if I use sorted function here, see, let's first write lang dot sort. Okay, and here let's copy it and paste it, and here let's write lang. Okay, so now if I use sorted function here, so if I write here sorted, and then if I write in num, so first let's test sorted function on number list. Okay, so here you do not have to write num dot sorted, you have to write sorted, and then in the bracket you have to write the list variable in which your list is stored. Okay, so if I run it, you can see the sorted list, it is working properly. And if I copy it, paste it here, and here if I use lang, and from here let's just comment this lang dot sort from here for some time. Okay, you can see it is printing in sorted order, right? So here it is sorted, but now if I print my list again, num and print lang, see, my initial list are same, initial list are not sorted. As you can see here, it seems to be sorted because of this one, initial lists are not sorted. So as you can see here, so this is the difference between sort function and sorted function, that sort function sorts the list for the whole program, but sorted function sorts the list only for one line. Hope it's clear to you. So right, that's it for today's video. Hope it's clear to you, and if you have any doubt you can ask me in the comment section. I will try my best to answer you all. See you soon in the next video, guys. Thank you for being with me till the end of the session.